One thing that will keep you stuck in failure is the fear of being judged or perceived as a beginner. You want to start with a grand entrance, matching the level of your success with somebody who is already established in the field, forgetting that becoming that person requires a lot of learning from numerous failed attempts. One thing that will make success unachievable for you is because you don't want people to see your growth. You don't want people to see your journey to success. You want to appear like a Superman. You want to appear like you are all-knowing. You don't want people to see your humble beginning. You'd rather keep quiet and plan underneath. Then all of a sudden you come out and everybody says, wow, it feels like magic. You made it. And that's deadly. It's deadly because things like that will make you not do at all. For instance, if you aspire to be a content creator or a comedian and you feel demotivated by the polished work of experienced creators, measuring your own work against theirs, thinking that your work must be equally impressive as theirs before it is worth posting at all. This mindset of all or nothing at all will only lead to paralysis, and ultimately nothing gets created. Because you don't want people to see you fail, you don't want them to see you struggle, then you keep to yourself. That idea that you have in you, you'd rather not say it out. You'd rather not talk to people about it. You'd rather not share your content. You'd rather not create content, because once you create, you want it to be boom, all out. Let's say you want to create content. What is actually your excuse for not starting? Okay, because your phone is not so clear and you don't want people to see that you have a bad camera. You don't want people to laugh at you. Is that your excuse? You should be concerned about the value you are putting into the work. Let me tell you a short story of a lady that I know of. She's an expert in dancing, and she usually watches Purple Speedy and Endurance. So she likes them. Sometimes she would even practice what they have done, and even she could even do better. And in her head, she'll be making corrections that, she should have done this, she should have done this. This should have synced with the beats and all of that. But she knew how to do it. But her major problem was the fact that she didn't have a camera. And she said that, how could she start and looking like a stupid person using a blurry camera to video herself, and because she didn't know how to edit. So she was waiting for that moment that somebody will edit for her and she's going to have a good camera without starting at all. She was just being intimidated by the quality of work of Endurance and Purple Speedy on TikTok. And till this very moment, this girl hasn't started. So there is no way you want to avoid people talking about you. If you start, people will talk about you. If you do not start, people will talk about you. If you start and you fail, people will talk about you. Why not start first? Start, let people talk about you, because it is unavoidable and inevitable for people not to talk about you. The only reason for people not to talk about you, in fact, people will still talk about you as a failure because they will use you as an instance. The same way I'm using this girl as an instance of somebody who never achieved because she never started. That's the same way people are going to use you as an instance of being a failure. So people will talk about you regardless. So why not start? Let people see your growth. Let people see you from using an Android to evolving into using probably an iPhone to a DSLR camera to a cinema camera. Let people see your growth. I know I might not be in the right position to advise you, but I personally feel like there is joy in the process. There is joy in it. Because when you eventually win, you get to tell people how you journey through your success. One thing you should remember is that success is not a destination, it is a journey. Every expert you see today started as a beginner, and they only grew by embracing early attempts and growing through it with persistence. So you need to start from where you are, start small and grow through it. Experience will be the best thing to teach you some lessons and grow through them. So don't try to skip the process. It is a part of the process to me that you are moving from 0 to 100. So the process is you getting to 1, 2, and the difficulties that you encounter from one stage to another stage. That makes the story interesting. But when you just move all of a sudden from maybe somebody helping you from 0 to 100, the story is actually not even interesting. People don't get to see you as an established authority. So I find it somehow weird that some people, even on YouTube, some people get to buy YouTube channels because they don't want to go through the struggle of building a channel themselves. Yeah, it is you trying to cut short the process. It is a process that you grow. You see your YouTube, you struggle to get 100 views, then getting to 1,000 views, then getting to 10,000 views, then getting to 100,000 views, then getting to 1 million views. I am obviously not here to motivate you, but to tell you that your mindset of not wanting to start with a humble beginning is a gateway to extreme poverty. Embrace early attempts. Start however you are, small, big, just ensure that you start. My name is Godwin Isakunle. If you have not subscribed to this channel, please do subscribe, like, comment, please. All right, share. Thank you. I personally believe that there is joy in learning, but because you are so concerned about what the society will say, you're so concerned about what people will say, you're so concerned about how people will judge you, you don't want to be judged by the society, then you keep yourself as a constant failure. The fear of being a failure will keep you as a failure. There is no shortcut to success. I have to go through the pain. I see it as a process of getting to where I'm supposed to be, even when it's not giving you the desired results. The society has a way of rewarding hard work and consistency. The society has a way of rewarding people that keep up the energy, people that do not care about what other people would say. Wait, why do you even think you deserve to be successful without even starting from the level you are? I mean, from that state you are at that moment, why do you think you deserve to be successful? Oh, because you are special, because you're better than other people, because they have told you while growing up that you are a child of destiny that will definitely be successful. Be deceiving yourself. The only time I think that you might not be a fool for wanting to start as a messiah is when probably your parents or people in your family or your loved ones have worked for you to start in a level which is grand. So at that level, if your parents have worked for you, if you have like family wealth, or you have some level of opportunity that can let you start in a grand way, it is amazing. It is very good. But knowing that you do not have any opportunity, knowing that nobody has your back, knowing that you have to work hard yourself in order to get to where you are going in life, then it might not be wise for you to think that someday, somehow, you'll be successful without trying, without starting, or just by you wishing to be successful. Because you can only wish, and your wish can not come to pass if you do not take that decision.